Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. I have in the past shared that I am taking the Vicki Boutin and 49 Market Flower Emporium class. Part of that class is the album that she helps us create. And I thought I would do a flip through and show you what the album looks like and talk about some of the value aspects of this class. So this is the cover, and I think it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. One of the things that, as we got into the class, that I really began to start appreciating is the fact this collaboration between 49 and Market and Vicki Boutin is that we have a manufacturer and we have a designer who both create with the products. And it becomes really evident that there was a lot of thought and intention put in the design of every component. It is a little mind-boggling, but I'm able to really appreciate it because everything works together. Everything works together. And there was a lot of intentionality for that. So even the components in the collection, the different elements, so you have different thicknesses between the chipboard and the laser cuts, and then you have the really flat elements like your die cuts and stickers, and then even flatter than that, my dog of course is going to start barking, are the rub-ons. But as you layer all of these elements and you get that depth and dimension, it is just gorgeous how everything works together. I'm probably going to wax poetic as we go through this, but I just wanted to share that. One of the things that Vicki was talking about when we first made the inside page, was how when you have an inside of your album and you're turning the page a lot, these components a lot of times get torn or worn down with use. And so using the rub-ons, you get the design without having anything here that's going to catch when you close your cover. My gosh, that was a simple word, just went blank. When you're closing and opening your cover, I have created albums before that this catches on the first page, or different things. So let me see how we can center this. So this is popped up. This is a separate element that is added to this little shop here. And I'm not going to dwell too much on the design because this is paid content, and I just want to give you an overview. One of the things that we did do as part of the class, and that little sticker is coming undone, I need to go back and put adhesive on that, is that we made clusters. And not only did we make clusters, but we are using these clusters on layouts and in the album. So I think that is something that's new to this class, is that all of the clusters are going to be used. Vicki has done clusters before, but this part, using them in the projects, is, I think, a new thing. This is packaging that came from the puffy stickers. And when I was throwing away my excess and stuff, I thought, I am not going to throw that away. The artwork on it is beautiful. I'm going to create something with it. So I went ahead and tore off because I like that rough edge there. This was the branding, and look at that. It is shiny, but this can be used. So I added that to the album. That was not part of the class. This is one of the clusters that we made, and she made it as a corner pocket. Everything is just so stinking cute, and I love it. She had a lot more on this page, and I opted not to do this little cluster here in the corner. I'm thinking I may add another photo here. I have more of this paper that I can go ahead and create another mat there. But I don't know. I didn't like that. It wasn't my style, and I chose not to do it. This, we have a pocket and a flap here. We've got a flap here. And then on the back, we have this waterfall. And it's very cute. And when I created mine, this was on this side, and so mine's backwards. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be okay. This is another one of the clusters that we created. And that is tucked into that little pocket there and layered with other elements. This is a flap in this pocket page. These we created out of 2 3x4 cards that we cut in half, and then just layered all of the elements to just get this really fun design. This is another cluster that we made, and it's just included in. It looks like it's always was meant to be there, which it was, because that's how Vicki designed it. And then this opens. So these 2 pages here came inside the album kit, and I feel like something just, oh, it was. So this here we left, we didn't glue it all the way down so that we could slide a picture under that, and then I just accidentally crumpled one of the little flowers. But anyway, these 2 flap pages came in the album, and so we just decorated them. This had a lot more to it, and I felt like I needed to keep it blank so that I could do what I needed to do for it. And the same with this envelope here, this pocket. I wanted to keep it open for something for myself. And then we used up all of the pockets. There was only like 4 pocket pages, and we used all of them. This is the last page in the album, and she had elements on these. I'm thinking I want photos, possibly, if I get around to actually putting photos in this. This is an absolutely adorable kit. I have loved every single minute of making it. I still have the layouts to do for this class, and I did not get to do it live when everyone else was doing it, but you know, that's life. And that is one of the benefits of doing virtual classes, is that it's recorded and you can go back later on at your own pace and at your own time and create. So what would I buy again? I definitely would buy this class again. I love Vicki Boutin's classes. I never have a regret when I'm taking them. There are a couple of things that I had mentioned when I first said that I was going to take this class that I find a lot of value in, that's from this collection. And I want to share. So we have a lot of stuff left over, but this journaling ephemera bits, I would buy that again. And because I did. So this is left over from the class, and this is my pack. And what is the... We have quite a bit of leftovers. Oh, here it is. It's the icon ephemera bits. So this is the flowers, the floral clusters. I think this is so versatile. And this one, look at all of these very basic elements. You have these tabs and labels and, you know, just these very, very basic layering elements that can be used anywhere. There is a lot of value in this. There are 112 pieces. This is what I have left over from the class, and I have another pack. I love these. Love these, and I'm very, very happy to have what I have. And then there's 217 of these floral pieces and icons. we used that English tick. We used both of these elements. But anyway, I'm tickled to pieces to have this, just to play with other kits. So that is my 2 cents worth about what we have created so far. Come back and we will chat again soon. Bye-bye.